Grateful to see you all. Very intense energies that we all must live through right now. And seeing the reactions to many people on social media on the amount of people that have passed away in the recent week, and feeling it, feeling the intensity of the energies myself. I have shared about this in the energy updates that I've gone through with all of you in the past week, and reading social media. And many people are asking why so many people are dying right now, and I like to discuss this. I want to talk about emotions. I want to talk about the changes in the world. One of the things that I've discussed over the years is the Schumann resonance, the frequency that we all live in. And this frequency is rising up, and it's very intense. And every aspect of our life plays a role. And through our free will, we will make a free will decision if we will continue onward or not. It is a very intense time period. I have shared authentically the intensity that I have felt, and it was very rough in the past, really couple weeks. And from that big Schumann resonance spike that we've had, we could see how it affects all of us. With the emotions that come up, the pains that come up, and how much it is taxing to the body as we're going forward on this journey. So I appreciate everyone getting on this live stream. It's a very powerful talk that we're going to have today. Chris, Ghost, Buckshot 24, Jenny, Tanya, Lisa, Imps World, thank you everyone for coming on the live stream. I'm very grateful for all of your support. We're live. Kindly click the like button. Others will get on live. Many will get this on the replay. But this is something that so many people are questioning, even myself. You could be well-versed. I'm very well-versed at all these things, and I share from a place of authenticity. When the energy gets really high, even though I know what's really going on, when that fear creeps in and you feel that intensity that goes through the physical body, a lot of people have felt this in the past couple weeks especially. And it is very taxing on the body. And I've been sharing about wellness. I've been sharing about overall vibrational frequency. People are starting to realize, and I want everyone to know this, and I'm going to be talking about a lot of deep things, a lot of deep truths in this talk today. Start being kind to others, because you don't know the emotional baggage that they carry with them, even famous people. Once again, start being kind to others, because you don't know the emotional baggage that they carry with them. Even like I see it myself, I'm not ultra famous, but people just assume my life is a certain way. They don't understand the pains that I walk with. We're all walking through pain right now, and we're supposed to walk each other home. And I see this as I sit back and I watch on social media. If you're new to me, I take the pulse of society. I discuss the ascension journey. We're all ascending as a collective, and it's not a joke to ascend. I did two very, very, very powerful messages yesterday. You should watch both of them. Cliff, I'm very grateful for the super chat. Cheers to you, brother. Thank you for that. Love you, Cliff. There are physical systems of the body. The world that we're living in, it's rising up. The frequency is rising up. We have to go along with this frequency. This is the time period that we live in. People can reflect on prophesized events. I studied the work of Dolores Cannon. You might be new to Dolores Cannon. All right. And if you're listening to this talk and you want to do your own research, you could go listen to Dolores Cannon. She spoke about this time period. She's no longer alive. And going through this process, she said we have to go through these energy blasts wave after wave, because it's too taxing on the body to handle all at once. when I reflect on my journey, and I've gone through these very massive energetic shifts. And you might say, you might be tuned in, and it's difficult, but you might be like alone, or you might have a small circle, or you were like taken out of the matrix. You live a very simple life. I actually live a very simple life, and I intend to keep it that way. You need to actually have that, because you have the time to heal. You have the time to ground and recalibrate to this world that is constantly rising up in frequency right now. And when your physical body is taxed, listen, we've all taken on a lot in the past few years. You got to remember the three T's, the toxins, the trauma, and the negative thoughts. And they are all taxing on our physical vessel. And many people, you know, it depends on your life's journey and what you have going. And that's why I share on my journey. I make my health and wellness a top priority. And along with that, there's inner work that I need to do. Stress is the #1 cause of disease. A lot of people are stressed out right now. All stressors, right? So for me on my journey, I have to do whatever I can to stay calm, to allow emotions to leave, to not hold resentment, to not hold anger. These are emotions that we store in our body. You know, and then there's, you know, when people are rude or you know, it's difficult to handle these things. That's why you have to let these things go. We now live in a new world, especially with social media. And when you go on social media, right? So this is something that, so now I do this. This is part of my journey. A lot of people stay away from it because they know the taxing that it could cause on the physical body. The emotional body. The emotional body, when these emotions come to the surface, a lot of our physical ailments come from emotions. Jen M writes, stress ages you. Yeah, absolutely. The past week was so when I was younger, I guess I had these fears of maybe dying and stuff, and just real talk today. The energy got so intense in the past couple weeks, especially the last week. I would say that it was the first time I literally I thought I was going to die. And it's a feeling. A lot of people won't understand this if they're not allowing this energy to purge through them. It comes up to the surface. A lot of things are coming up to the surface right now. And you actually don't want to hold it in your body. You want to allow it to leave your body. And there's a lot of pains. If you're interested in all this stuff, I click subscribe and go to the first playlist and watch all the videos from the past week. Powerful stuff. Where we're headed, because we're headed somewhere, we can't take this energy with us. It is not a vibrational match. You have to think differently. Okay, so the stuff that's stored in our body, if we're not going to let go of it and we're going to keep it with us, the body can't go, right, where we're all going. You can't fight against this. You can't fight against the changes of the world, the frequency. And watch my video yesterday on if you're taking the true ascension journey, you're going to lose everything, which is your identity, right? And there are, you might, and you're going to see this even with your palates. You're going to experience palate changes. You can't eat the same food. You can't be the same person. That person that you were was a collection of subconscious programs. You have to live in authenticity. And Dr. Gabor has spoken about this, okay? And I love Dr. Gabor. You know, influenced me on my journey. And the more that you are not living in truth, these ailments will pop up in the body. You don't see things until it gets really intense. I've been sharing about my health and wellness and how I go about my everyday life differently. You know, I like to be fit. You know, some people see the abs, right? I did the video about the abs, right? And some people didn't understand the importance of that video. I shared earlier on my journey, I took fat burners, you know, and when everything's riding high, all right, and I encourage everyone to watch that video too. Maybe you want to get into health and wellness, you want to, you know, maybe trim down or whatever it is. Okay, so I'm using this as an example. When everything else is calm, the energies, the frequencies are riding high right now. Please click the like button so people hear this stuff. This is the truth that we have to know. So, you know, when Mike's life was all nice and calm, right? Those fat burners that tax the adrenal glands, that rise up the cortisol, it didn't affect me. But then all of a sudden you deal with sabotage, the narcissist, the covert narcissist, you deal with trauma, you deal with losing your jobs, you deal with all this other stress. Then you can't handle it anymore. And then, right, all of a sudden, then you start seeing these things. That's why I see all these people, I'm going to eat this way, I'm going to do this way. You see a lot of these, you know, girls in their 20s, they think they're going to be like a certain way forever. And then they fall apart real fast. And you're going to see this. I see it on my journey. See these women 60 years old, wonderful. It's amazing. It's amazing. You got to get to the content of character right now. You got to start doing the inner work. Do you hear them? I don't mind getting when the noise comes from nature. I don't mind. I love the nature vibes. That's why we're outside, right? No, you have to start. You have to. The birds came on cue, right? These are the synchronicities of the universe. So when you're 60 as well, Midge. I love you. Oh, I see this already. I am inspired by these people, you know, and we're constantly all people right now. We're on social media, right? All different types. We don't have to be quote unquote famous, but what we're doing is we're leaving a legacy as lighthouses for others. I might inspire people when you're 40, you're going to look like Uncle Mike, right? I watch men. There's two men. I see them on Facebook. They're in their 60s. I say, how are they in 60s? They look. It's tremendous. So we are changing. We have to start thinking about frequency right now. If you want to live a longer lifespan, if you want to handle these energies, well, guess what? There are things that we have to do. And I'll raise my hand. It's difficult to let go of emotions. What are emotions? It's energy in motion. We're all 33 once you go through that Ascension. Watch my full video on Ascension yesterday. Taylor Lee writes forever young. Hit the 33 in the chat. 33 is going like crazy right now. And the second I hit that, some people call it the Jesus age. The 33, you're locked in if you take true ascension. Are your ears ringing? Are you going through this? On my journey, I hang out with a plethora of people, whether they're my friends, dating. It's a totally different world that we're in right now. It's a world based on energy, frequency, and vibration. Once again, this reality is based on energy, frequency, and vibration. Not the rational, not the numerical, not the linear. You got to detach from the matrix. It is free will if you want to continue in this life. Once again, it is free will if you want to continue in this life. These are conversations. I know some people, they might deny it, but I do feel that a lot of you do have personal conversations with God behind the scenes. I do. Do you talk to God personally? Do you talk to yourself? Do you talk to your trillions of cells? These are the things that you have to utilize on your journey as the energies are rising up. We experienced a very massive shakeup. All of what we are experiencing shakes us up. Not a joke, intense. I felt it. Now, I felt it and I'm doing all these things and it was a lot for me to handle. We go through these waves of energy. And some people, and you could share in the comments, and some people have been studying this time period. All I'm doing is paying it forward to other people. Because I see on Facebook, especially in the past week, all these people died. And people were all asking, why are all these people dying all of a sudden? We also have to remember, now we have loved ones, we have people that we care about. We don't want people to go through this. But we have to understand that everyone's life is their personal journey. You might have a loved one pass on. This is our personal journey. All right, I've had loved ones pass on, and I understand that we are all here in Earth School. We're here to learn certain things, and the things that maybe I have to go through, or you are going through, it's not exactly the same. There are things that we have to overcome, and there are things maybe that we've done what we needed to do. Celestial Gatekeeper Hugh, thank you so much. I'm very grateful for the super chat. A lot of shaking going on. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, I appreciate you. Thank you. The celestial gate is open. Yeah, and if you guys are feeling the shaking within your body, leave it in the comments. Click the like button. Share the video so others hear this. It's not easy to go through this time period. All I could do is be the lighthouse. And I'm telling you, like it was this week. And all the videos are here. I show up every day, 9 a.m. Eastern time. Please click subscribe. Take the journey. And sometimes we do feel like we're dying. And sometimes, metaphorically, the old self is dying off. The old self is dying off, and a new self is being born. Heinrich Metamorphosis is one of my top videos. Ascension symptoms, Heinrich Metamorphosis. It feels like your insides are liquefying. This is frequency shift, right? They don't talk about these things on the TV. Your frequency of all your cells is changing. And it's taxing to the system. Some people that work with electricity, they taught us in Schoolhouse Rock. Okay, electricity. Some people that work with electricity, you don't want to short circuit things. You have to change the wires. In the area over here, sometimes I see them. They rip the old wires down. They put up this brand new, because there's more people that if more people move in, more electricity has to come in. They start changing the hard wiring. Ascension symptoms are not a joke. The path of ascension is not a joke. And the collective, all of us, humanity, it doesn't matter if you're famous or you're sitting there, we're all the same in this. This is a very powerful time period. Metaphysical Mike, 1111, thank you so much for the super chat. Michael, I share from a very authentic, vulnerable place. I've been having unexplainable self-destructive behaviors coming up in me. Never had this stuff. Thank you for that, Metaphysical Mike. A lot of things are coming up to the surface. You have to understand this, okay? And again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, because there's all new people to this journey. You are, and some people get triggered by the term chosen ones, right? You could write it in the chat. I am a chosen one, right? Because you're here doing the work. You might be doing the work for your entire family. I put a tremendous post up on Facebook. Hit me up on Facebook. We're growing like never before. Your entire family lineage is rooting you on because you are doing stuff that's coming up. You are carrying stuff within your DNA. Did you know this? Some of your traumas that are coming up, some of these behaviors that are coming up are not even yours, but you have the capability of overcoming these things. You are doing things that maybe your parents or your grandparents couldn't do. Maybe your grandfather's watching you from the other side. And maybe they say, I couldn't do it, but you could do it. That's how intense this is. You have to stay focused. It is intense right now. There's only one thing you could do, is just keep going. It's not easy. It's not easy what I do. It's not easy what you do. The mainstream people that are disconnected, and that's cool. If they want to wake up, they could wake up. If they want to gaslight, if they want to keep going into the matrix, we're seeing this right now. Because the people must be shown. Do you know this? The people must be shown. You have to actually see it. You have to live through it. I went through things that I needed to be shown. We as the collective must be shown these things, okay? Click the like button if that resonates so people get this talk. There were things, maybe I didn't want to hear it, but I needed to see it. I needed to live through it. I needed to feel it. Brings on gratitude. Even sometimes, you know, when we see these things, and that's what I want the people that are moving forward, if you're alive, if you're healthy, gratitude. Write the word gratitude. I'm grateful. And when the more that you're in gratitude, you know, it makes us want to walk the straight and narrow. Some of these guys, you know, some of these, you know, modern women, I don't care, live in the ego, I don't want to hear it. Okay. I got to walk the straight and narrow. And sometimes when I'm down on myself, and sometimes when I wrestle with God, and I see some of these, you know, people passing away, puts me right into gratitude. Puts me right back. Puts me right back into gratitude. I say, I'm grateful. I'm grateful I'm alive. I'm grateful that I still have an opportunity to heal myself. That's what it's all about. I'm grateful I still have an opportunity to heal myself. Because it was intense. And I have my own issues. We all had our own issues pop up in the past few weeks. Was that you? Are you tuned in? All of a sudden, right? Because the energy got so high. There's only so many things that we could take care of at the same time. And then it overrides the system. That's what Dolores Cannon shared, right? It's not easy to go through this shift. We are doing this as the collective. These are all energy themes, right? We the people, the collective. It's all the same thing. If you're new to me, I talk to all different types of people. I reach them with different modalities. It's difficult what I do. Grateful if you click subscribe. It allows me to keep coming forward, speaking the truth. I don't have to worry about algorithms. Someone's got to do something about these algorithms, right? The people could do it, right? So if you resonate with this truth, it allows me to keep speaking the truth and helping people. We got to help millions of people. That's what God gave me as a task, to restore balance. You see all the nature vibes are going. I hope our bees are coming out right now. The sun is up. The bees are buzzing. Let's get the bees going in the chat. No, we have to be grateful, you know, and reflect on the legacy, you know, the things, the gratitude. Gratitude. You know, I did a video. I hope everyone, if you didn't watch, I put up a special video last night on what Hulk Hogan taught me on my journey. And in the past, you know, in the past couple days now, seeing some of my brothers posting, we all grew up in Brooklyn, and we were influenced by Hulk Hogan, right? And what was the lesson that was taught to us? And you got to be grateful for these things. You know, people aren't perfect. I see a lot of people out there on social media. Oh, this person's not perfect. This person's not perfect. I'm here to tell you, it's not about being perfect. People that can't do anything, they're really, really fast to spit when people are down, kick them, right? I'm here to pick people up, smash the like button if that's the truth. And what I could do on my journey, I could say, wow, when I was younger, this was something that was given to me. It was consciousness. It was a subconscious program. And it made me a better man. It made me a better man. And I shared about it. And I see this. I talk the truth here on this channel. A lot of these people that do this, they're the weak beta males, you know, they're weak-minded men. These are not men that go in the comment section. They hide in their mother's basement. Be a man. Start building the world. Because a lot of people, they kick these people. These people created so much. They did so much with their everyday life. They maybe weren't perfect. I'm here to build something. We're all here to build something. This is the truth. They are the basement bums, Jen. I appreciate you, Jen. And I just get aggravated because, you know, and they're not even talking about me. They're talking about other people. And it's just wild. I'm going to keep pumping content of character. Annabelle writes, spot on, Michael. If I hit it with LPA, write LPA in the comments, which is laser pinpoint accuracy. which is laser pinpoint accuracy. This is how we move forward as a community. This is how we move forward as a society. I went through a lot of hardships. No one came to save me. I had to keep fighting every day. I had to keep going every day. And during this time period, even though stuff in my life was not so great, right? It's difficult doing this, right? Being a single guy, I got no one to rely on. I did everything myself. It's what my mother instilled in me. I talked about subconscious programs when we were boys last night. My mother instilled in me, do everything yourself. You don't rely on anyone else. And that's why I was able to overcome everything. I'm able to overcome betrayal, sabotage, right? If you are taking this journey, you got to know this. Now, on your journey, did you have betrayal? Did you have sabotage? These are densities that we hold in our body. And when the energies get real high, we have to heal from these things. We have to let go of these things. Let go. I appreciate that, Teresa. Well, share this video with your son. I'm here to inspire men to be men. And I'm grateful for the divine feminine backing me up. I told you, I never stuttered. I need the soul sisters of the violet flame. Flame on, soul sisters, flame on. Right? And maybe, there's a lot of men in this modern era, the divine masculine, that had to walk this walk alone. Because it's too important. You can't get lost in this time. The only person that you can't lose is yourself. You can't lose yourself to the Jezebel spirit, the modern woman, the beta males of society. Everyone trying to drag you down. You got to rise up. You got to build kingdoms. You got to build kingdoms. And in this energy right now, it's very taxing to the body. It's very taxing to the body. I felt it. I felt it in the past few years. The depression was through the roof. And I speak for all men, because a lot of men shove this stuff down in the system. I'm showing you, men, you got to let it out. You got to let it go. You can't hold this in the system no more. And all of a sudden, all these beautiful women start showing up, giving you love. It's amazing. And you have to keep going. You have to keep going. There's nothing, you cannot stop. You can't stop healing right now. And that's why it's exhausting if you hold on to the matrix. If you hold on to the matrix, it's exhausting right now. You will totally blow out the system. And that's why Dolores Cannon said you got to do it a little bit at a time. It's too much all at once. But if you're not are you constantly upgrading? There are many people, okay? Since I made the move down here, I have some friends in the gym. Right? And this is all our journey. They didn't understand at first glance. They totally get it now. I'm cool that we're all, and if you are doing this, that's why you have to have forgiveness. You have to have understanding. You have to see this. You have to go through it. That's why I have to pick each other up. I'm going to keep picking each other. I'm not going to go back down. I'm not going to go back down with them. I learned this. I learned this earlier. I thought when I came out, I'm going to go out on the main stage. Everyone's going to love me, right? Everyone's going to... And my mentor taught me. He said, Michael, some people, listen carefully. My mentor taught me, some people would rather pull you down into the pit with them than rise up out of the pit with you. And you have to know this. And that's why you have to keep going. Be empowered. Let these things go. Or people give you negativity. You got to let go of that negativity. You can't hold on to that negativity. You can't hold on to that negativity into your cells. And we have to heal our body with all of our trillions of cells, 1.4 volts of electricity. That energy is known as chi, and we have to ask God that chi energy is healing our trillions of cells. We're healing our body right now. See the B? That B energy. Gratitude. Start living life without fear. The sadness that came up in the past, and I felt it. I know a lot of people in the community felt it. I see people living in fear. They're sabotaging beautiful relationships. They're sabotaging beautiful opportunities for work because they worship the matrix. They worship the crowd. When you look at a lot of these, people that did things, changed the world, all right? And you have to go through a lot of this because everyone or most of society wants to hold you. Oh, no, no, don't go out. No, fit in, fit in. No, 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 no. We didn't come here to fit in. We came here to stand out. That's what we came to do. And it's not easy to change your internal frequency. You are running off the subconscious programs, and this was your identity that was given to you. This was not your identity, but your life was living off that identity, and now it's totally changing. So that change that's happening within us, it's very intense. It's very intense. As the energies will continue to rise. The only thing that you could do is keep going. Relax. You're already here. I struggle with that too. Relax. It's difficult. Your reality, you don't see it in the reality yet, but you have to relax. You're already here. And the more that we relax, the less taxing these things are on the body. If you are swimming against the current, it's very difficult. So you are going to have to learn how to ride the wave. These waves of energy come in. And we saw this in the past week. So if you are, maybe you're new to the journey, again, click subscribe, go to that first playlist. We talked about these energies the past week. So now I see a lot of posts on Facebook. People asking, why are so many people dying off right now? And we also have to realize that some people that's their journey, whatever their decisions are. Sometimes we make the decisions of the subconscious. We could say things out loud, but in our minds, you don't know if people make that decision, to continue with this. I'm sure it got real intense for a lot of people that are still tuned into this message. Are you still tuned in? Yeah, we have 144,000 people here. I'm grateful for that. Please click subscribe as we head over to 1 million. Yeah, watch my video from last night. That video will be pop up at the end here. What can you take from people, things, and situations? Nothing is going to be perfect. I have taken, things that are not so great. There could be a noise that comes in. That's a distraction. So I use it as a lesson, how to show people that you don't lose your focus, because the distractions are going to come up. You could be live on the air. The distraction comes. So that's our everyday life. You have to go through the distractions because life ain't going to be perfect. You, me, none of us are perfect. Some people on social media, everyone's got to be perfect, right? Meanwhile, they don't do anything. And I've been sharing this over the past few years. What did Jesus say? The perfect person, if you never did anything, be the first one to throw the stone, right? Right away, people, I see this behavior. I see it all the time. I'm watching. I'm an observer. I know observers are observing me. Let's get this going already. Let's get it going. Are you observing? Are you observing the behaviors? I observe the behaviors of animals, nature. I spent a lot of time alone. You don't see these things. You don't see these things at the workplace, putting the rubber soles on, going in the cubicle, 9 to 5. You don't see this in that worthless relationship with the narcissist draining you. You'll have a totally different experience when you go to energy, frequency, vibration. That's what I do on my journey. Energy, frequency. I don't go with labels. I don't judge people. I see a totally different, and again, I have changed. in almost 7 years. Please click the subscribe button. We have a big anniversary coming up real soon. And all I could do is be a lighthouse to inspire other people. You could just be a common man just like me, and you could change the whole world. That's what I did. How'd you do it? Keep going. You want to keep living? Keep going. There are days that I sit with tremendous pain. A lot of people won't understand your pain. A lot of people will never understand my pain. Look at him. He looks like the pillar of health. Oh, it looks like a statue that Michelangelo carved out, right? And then there's days I go through tremendous pain. It comes in as waves. Because none of us are immune to the emotions. None of us are immune. We've all been through all these things. And so what we need to learn, especially when the energies get high, is that we're going to have to let go and we have to do the best. Gratitude is, so what are the things, right? You write them down. Okay, you take the journey here. Show up every day. See what happens. Look at that, 444. Hit 444 in the comments today. That's the angel message right there. Yeah, Curly Shirley writes, been to hell and back. Oh, look at him. He's sitting out there. He's on the beach. But a lot of people don't want to go through hell and back, Curly Shirley. A lot of people don't want to go through, and they're real quick. They're real quick. The people that complain, the people that don't want to do. And I watched this. I watched this even on my post. I tried to make a beautiful post yesterday. And as always, it's 95% positive. But all of us, I see him. I see him out there. You might be a content creator, okay? And I appreciate you guys sharing this. And all I'm doing is I want to help all people. I'll say something. I literally said it in the video, and the comment will say the exact opposite. Have you ever seen that? Or maybe you do post on Facebook. You know, that's why we have a tremendous Facebook community. And people will say the exact opposite of what you said. It's so wild. It's so wild. It's inverted. It's so weird, right? I'm like, I said that, but I said the same. Some people are just there to drain you. You better wake up, son. Some people are just there to drain you. You better wake up, girl. I'm from Brooklyn. That's how we talk. Why does he talk like this? You can't get you could get me out of Brooklyn. You can't get the Brooklyn out of me, kid. Smash the like button if you want to raise the vibrational frequency of the world. And you love authenticity because, you know, it was rough. I went through a rough time in the past week. All the videos are waiting for you. I give transparency. A lot of people, I want to ascend. I want the spiritual journey. I want the spiritual journey. A lot of people don't want to go into the dark side. A lot of people don't want to show the world their shadows. Watched last night's video. Tremendous lesson. Tremendous lesson. It'll pop up at the end. You click it. These are the deep truths. Lisa, the ear ringing has been through the roof lately. Have your ears been ringing? There's all different people that are tuned into this message. Are your ears ringing for the first time? Oh, I never had ringing. Or do your ears always ring? And all of a sudden the sound changes? There's different ringing tone in your ears? There's big energies that are coming in. And I'm sharing this with you. I was scared. I feel sometimes, like am I dying? And I'm scared. It's more important for me to be authentic than try to pretend to be perfect. I see these people out there, I'm going to be so perfect. You're full of shit. Click the like button if you love the truth. Click the like button if you love the truth. Yeah, these are the facts, Casey. The facts of life. These are the facts of life. I know technically we're not really scared. So again, these emotions do come up. These are the things. Maybe you're holding on to, people in your family. Maybe you have a mother or a grandmother, or someone very nervous all the time. You're overcoming that for them. I know this concept sounds very strange to people that are new. Again, click subscribe, take the journey, learn about emotions, learn about ascension. We're ascending to a higher plane of existence or a higher version of yourself, regardless of what you do. Are you a businessman? Are you a CEO? Are you listening to Uncle Mike? Are you the CEO of YouTube? Got to go to the top. I have friends. I share about this. Join a gym. I got the CEO in the gym, right, helping them out, and the person that stocks the shelves. Everyone's the same in the gym. Everyone's the same on a new earth. Click the like button if that resonates. Start getting with it. Get with it. You got to hold each other's hands right now. We're walking each other home. And what happens when I see these people dying, what it does to me, it reflects. I say, oh man, I better walk the straight and narrow. I better be grateful. Because I complain. Listen, we all get these depressions. No one can. It doesn't matter if you're famous, you got $1 billion, or you're just you got nothing. This body, it puts us all on the same path. We're all the same. Very fragile, very fragile. Get into that gratitude. And for those, I've been sharing this because the love energy we're trying to manifest love. If you keep self-sabotaging, you're running away from love. What are you waiting for? People are dying. Start loving. Get with the gratitude. That's what I say. There's people dying, and there's people that are concerned with all. So that's why I keep sharing this. God gives us a tap. God gives us a nudge, and then God will give us a great shaking if we don't get with it. Preachers preach today. This is a very important time. Bass Rocket. I love you, Bass Rocket. Thank you for the super chat. I'm grateful. I'm sitting on the live with still residue of the pains that I went through in the past week. And I don't know, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on. But all I can do is keep going. And none of these things are our fault. We all are part of this world. We had traumas, especially in the past few years. I had traumas. I never thought I would have these traumas. But these were God's tests. And now there's other aspects of my life that are so much greater. Attitude of gratitude is going to heal the body. Attitude of gratitude is going to get us through. People are asking, why are so many people dying right now? The energies are high, right? And connect with me on Facebook. We all share our posts on Facebook together. Yeah, the energies of this world are changing. And it's not easy. Yeah, Natalie writes, you got to focus on an attitude of gratitude right now. You got to do it. I go to the beach sometimes, right? And every day is different. So the energies throughout the year are very different. We don't see these energies like the waves on the beach, but the energy waves, right? If I go to the beach, there's some days I could float in the water, beautiful, calm. And then there's some days, it doesn't matter how big I am, how many muscles you got, that wave is it's gonna knock you down like you're nothing, like a little flea. I know it. There's nothing I could do. That wave is gonna knock you over. So I know this. You got to learn how to ride these waves. So I love each and every one of you. Comment down below. Did you feel the intensity in the past few weeks? I'm grateful for all the support from the family, from the community. Anything that you do, clicking like, click subscribe. It's a great support for the channel. Comment down below. Share the video with other people. Utilize the hashtag OurEverydayLives because it's about all of us together. And a lot of people knew this time was coming. And now we're living in this time. Don't deny it. Don't go with it. All right? I love you guys. Embrace love. Embrace authenticity. All right? Love you all. Keep going, kid.